Jake Camarda's got it teed up for the Bulldogs. Slade Bolden and Jalen Waddle back deep for the Tide. Waddle will settle under it at the 2-yard line. Dangerous return man. Trying to get to the edge. He's got great speed. He got across the 20, but they do drag him down at the 24-yard line. And that's where Mac Jones in Alabama.
Let's just start with that.
Including number 22, Najee Harris, who Gary talked about, being kind of the... And that one's in the air. Is it intercepted by LeCount? I think he got it. Jones was hit as he threw by Ojulari. And Georgia's got the football on one snap.
Yeah, Azeez Ojulari, and this Georgia defense starts out the way they started the last game, putting pressure
in the backfield behind Bennett, and now he'll come up to Bennett's right hand, play fake, throwing on the run, completing to the tight end McKinney, and Trey McKinney might have a first down on the first snap. Stetson Bennett, Jordan Battle, who won't play the first half because of a targeting call last week. Bennett across the middle, and we saw this last week. It's picked off.
Yes.
It hit an on-rushing lineman, and Aboigbe's got an interception.
Again, Stetson Bennett trying to throw the ball over the middle on their counter game.
Here's a throw out in the flat to Waddle. Waddle weaving his way through traffic. First down. Almost busted out of the back end of that, and he would have been gone. As it is, first down, Jalen Waddle.
He can take it all the way.
Hurry up here for Alabama. Play action. Mac Jones wants it all. Long ball, man there. Got him. Mechie, touchdown. "40-yard touchdown strike to John Mechie."
Mac knew where he was going all the way. Bump and run. That's the game plan for Georgia. He gets a blitz off the edge. Picked up the right protection for Alabama. They were ready for that short corner. Exactly what I want.
Extra point is up. Been good.
Games just hasn't been the same so far.
3rd and 11. Bennett pump fakes, running out of time, and down he goes. Dylan Moses is there. Bennett slipped and fell anyway, and it's time to punt for Georgia. 3-yard line. Najee Harris straight up the middle, big hole, and the big fella rumbling all the way out to the 40-yard line.
Cute little play this time. They bring the tight end in motion. Chances to carry the rock.
3rd down and 10. Here comes Georgia bringing the house over the middle. Caught on the run. It's Mechie again. Mechie trying to get to that first down marker is about a yard shy.
Oh, Alex Leatherwood again picks up the blitz this time. A beautiful job inside.
Just outside the 15. No gain for Zamir White on that carry. They'll try him again. Left side. This time he's got some room to run, and he's got a first down. Out across the 25. It's Jackson in motion all the way across the field. 3 receivers there. Bennett looks that way, goes that way. Back shoulder. Here's Jackson, can't hold it. And it was double coverage back there defensively. Malachi Moore was there along with Brian Branch.
Okay.
About where everybody's lined up right now. 3rd down and a yard. Devontae Smith in motion. The pitch came the other way. Easy first down. Nice move by Najee Harris to get it out to the 24-yard line.
So as good as those wide receivers are.
Jones got a little pressure, throws a one-hopper incomplete, and it'll be punting time for Alabama.
Exactly, the aggressive defense. It's hard not to try it, right?
Yep. McIntosh again puts his shoulder down, and he's still going. Into Alabama territory, the 45, and a Georgia first down.
Yeah, and that's
Kendall Milton in at tailback for Georgia for the first time tonight, and he'll get the carry. Straight up the middle, and the freshman still going all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Really nice design. 31 has not been able to make an impact, and he is their best pass rusher.
Pickens is to the top of your screen. The throw comes back to James Cook. Cook trying to get to the first down and did. To the 10-yard line, James Cook out of the backfield. Dylan Moses brought him down, but Georgia moves the chains.
And he
Zamir White, the tailback. He gets the call straight up the middle. Zamir White, touchdown, Georgia. 10-yard run. And we're a point away from a tie game.
Well, that Georgia offensive line needs to take credit for that one. First of all, they picked up a good pass rush on the play before to throw the first down, and then running right at the Alabama defense. They
tie game in Tuscaloosa.
So I said Cleveland to be defensive coordinator and then to Michigan State.
Right.
We all know the story from there.
Here's a crossing route. And it was Devontae Smith's first time to touch it today, and it's a first down out to the 37. Into the middle of the pile and still backpedaling for a first down is Najee Harris.
And what they like about him is he finds his block when he moves. Watch what a good job he does.
Najee Harris trots out as a wide out to the top of your screen. Empty backfield. Jones throws complete. Mechie, no, he dropped the ball. Incomplete. Had his hands on it, couldn't hold it.
Well, one of the strengths of the Georgia defense.
James Cook in motion out of the backfield. An empty set now for Stetson Bennett. Bennett gonna go deep. Man's there. Got him on the run, and it's James Cook, and he is gone. Touchdown, Georgia. 82 yards.
When Cook motions out and sets up, right away Stetson Bennett says, that's where I'm going with the football. Because I'm going to go deep. It's one-on-one to the outside. He's got a matchup he likes. He's got Cook on an inside linebacker, Christian Harris, and he throws to the right guy, tag. And they did for a touchdown.
But Lesney's extra point is good. And Georgia strikes from long range. The first receiving touchdown at goal in motion. Mac Jones, the play action. He's going to zip it down the seam, and it's complete. And it's a first down out to the 42. To Devontae Smith.
So now you wonder if Alabama starts to say, well,
on that throw to Devontae Smith. That's Mechie in motion. Mac Jones looking for more. Throws and caught. Wow. I didn't know if it was going to be an interception or a reception, and it's Mechie with the catch.
I think it was Devontae.
Najee Harris goes out to the top of your screen as a wide receiver. Jones, a quick slant, complete. Devontae Smith again, another first down. Seam drops him. And they'll move the sticks again, and it's the Got to get all the way to the Georgia 23. Jones sets down the middle, complete, well short of the first down. And a flag down as well.
Well, the matchup out there was Eric Stokes, an automatic first down.
Holding against an eligible receiver, number 27 of the defense. The penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
And you called it, Gary.
Well, that's a matchup. It bounces off a block. It runs him down.
Alabama with a little tempo going with a hurry up, and it's Forrestal who falls down, but he's got a first down.
That was a really good catch on those short passes.
Georgia, third down at 3, Alabama after the timeout. Mac Jones pumped down the middle and is going to go down at the 15. Georgia comes up with a sack. Jermaine Johnson. For 2 on the year. 33-yard field goal attempts. Reichard's kick is up and good. So Alabama looking to tie it, but they have to settle for 3 at the 9-minute mark. Georgia on the road.
Defense, but it's not good enough tonight. Not yet. They're being gassed inside on the running game.
Bennett lobs one, got it complete, and it's George Pickens for the first time with a reception and a first down. 3. Number 3, Zamir White in the backfield with Stetson Bennett. Down the middle, complete. Fitzpatrick, the tight end, and a first down.
So
Bennett throws quickly and had it batted again. McIntosh probably would have had a first down had he been able to get it to him. Christian Barmore, I think, got a hand on that one. He'll try this one from right about 50. And he got it. How about this guy? You take over for a legend in Rodrigo Blankenship, and he says there's nothing to this silly game. Ryan Robinson, the tailback. Play fake. Mac Jones wants a bunch. Going deep. Out there and caught. Jalen Waddle with Monty Rice all over it. Well, that's a miss. Defensive front. Jones, deep drop. Directs traffic and then throws a strike. Complete to the 20.
Boy, I'll tell you, anytime I had a problem, or I kind of...
In the red zone, Alabama with 3 minutes and change remaining in the half. Jones fires to the corner. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Alabama. Sixth catch of the night.
So there's different ways to run the wheel route, and this time you run it from the slot.
Smith continues to move up the career touchdown reception category. He's second in line. Boy, there's...
Wouldn't be a bad offense every other play just to look for number 6.
Chargers got 2 timeouts remaining and 3 minutes to work here. Pretty good field position at the 34. Play fake. Stetson Bennett all day. Zips it out to Pickens. Pickens wheels around and got a first down, I think. Didn't look like he was going to get more than 4 or 5, but he did.
Well, we lost that aspect from the offense in the quarterback spot.
Now it's Zamir White, and he's got a first down, and he's still plowing his way forward to the 42.
That was a great run, because I thought Dylan Moses had him in the backfield that time.
And again. Here they come after Bennett. He rolls to the right, throws on the run, and he threw a strike to George Pickens.
What a play, because this time it was a 5-man blitz and run the ball if you want to here.
From the 14, Cook in the backfield with Bennett. Alabama going to bring extra bodies. Bennett throws complete to Burton, and he's got the first down.
Good, nice job by Burton. True freshman that time. He realizes as he catches the ball.
Bennett down the middle. Touchdown this time to Burton. Jermaine Burton with a touchdown.
Didn't miss that one, did he?
No, he did not.
It's the play everybody runs. You kind of bend your receiver out a bit and then go to the middle of the field. Pre-snap look, there's no one there.
Bud Lesney hits the extra point. And he does. 66-yard drive in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. A view and said, too soon. Gutierrez got to the outside. He goes for almost 15 before he sits down. With 16 seconds remaining in the half. And got 4 receivers ready to go, including Forrestall. Mac Jones drops, got pressure, but got it complete to Forrestall. And now timeout.
Get up and ground this one.
I thought he was going to call timeout. He looked to the sideline. Forrestall's back in motion. 10 seconds left of the half. Mac Jones getting some heat. Throws over the middle and it's caught, and it's a first down, and it's Waddle.
3 seconds. They do have time to ground it. 3 seconds is the limit.
They get it stopped. Najee Harris is going, hey, you got to give us a chance.
1 second was left when the pass was incomplete.
Gene Steratore, second left, huh?
Yes, Brad, 3 seconds we can spike. We just have to see when the football made contact with the ground. Make sure it's a full 1 second whenever it was spiked.
And here's the 52-yard field goal attempt by Riker, and he just tucked it inside the left upright. Career long for Will Riker. Big kick for Bama, as now everybody can head to the locker room. A 41-yard drive in 5 plays and 23 seconds. And Will Riker right there as the
passing game.
He's made some good ones.
I think he's been fabulous decision-making in this football game.
And Milton's got a first down to midfield and actually to the 49 of Alabama. Jordan Battle is back in the battle. Moved Jermaine Burton in a little tighter. He threw him a touchdown pass late in the quarter. Bennett scans a field down the middle, and he went to Burton, and he knocked it away.
Beautiful job by the safety that time. Helens coming in there.
Into the third quarter other than field position as Alabama has to work from its own 10. Number 10 comes up firing a nice rocket and complete to who else? Devontae Smith, first down.
Again, what have I always talked to you about?
Stays in, second down and 10. Quick throw out in the flat. Devontae Smith got the edge and another first down. Got a block out there on the edge.
When you're calling plays, you got to see it all. And he saw the limp, and he called him a kind of a rest play.
Smith's over 100 yards receiving now. That's Waddle incomplete. Looking for a flag, and there comes one.
Did he think he was being held? That's all I can think of.
Against an eligible receiver, number 2 of the defense. That penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
Richard LeCount caught with his hand in the cookie now here in Tuscaloosa tonight. Second down at 6. Mac Jones throws, got Najee Harris. There will be another number 1 draft choice. First down.
Look how smart Najee Harris is. He realizes he...
Working trying to get position on third down and 4. Jones pumps once, waited too long and got buried.
Well, it really seemed to me that time that the Alabama receivers were not on the same page at all. Jones was ready to throw for the first down.
Third and 2. First down, Lanier White out to the 21. We talked about the quarterback comparison a little bit ago. Here's an update for you. Bennett, play action. Down the middle, Burton's got it, complete. Pick up a 15.
How about this true freshman football player for Georgia? Got himself into the starting lineup. Good route runner. Gets to the top of his step. Pulling offensive lineman and making the stop.
Third down at 4. Low snap. They fake the pitch. Dennis has got to get rid of this. Actually threw a strike to Pickens. He's short of the first down by about 2 yards.
Good job by Pickens to come back to help his quarterback. Which
3. And right now number 3's got a 4-point lead. Jones puts his man in motion. Looks that way. Wants to go deep and will. Waddle has got it on the run. And he's gone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown. You can't fall down against a guy that fast, among other problems.
So Alabama puts one man in motion. Georgia bumps down one player, and then Waddle turns on the Jets. When they cross the receivers, Georgia has to switch again, and that's when they lose the leverage. I got to say honestly what I was going to tell you. I got in a little bend but don't break here.
Just had a break. A 91-yard drive. Georgia at the 29. Stetson Bennett loads, fires deep near sideline. He's got his man Burton again. And Burton out of bounds at the 35. Big pickup on first down.
Well, you know what? Alabama has a wheel.
Yard pass play to the 35 of Alabama. James Cook straight up the middle. Cook's got great speed. He's going to get a first down at the 25, maybe the 24.
Boy, I'll tell you, this play calling and the blocking up front.
Third down. Quick snap. Bennett has time. Deep middle. Ricocheted and intercepted. Malachi Moore coming back the other way. Still on his feet. At the 40. Out to the 44-yard line. Another ricochet interception.
Well, we all know Stetson Bennett loves to throw the ball over the middle.
He's down to add to it. Devontae Smith in motion. Mac Jones all day to throw. Fires Forrestal, the tight end, and he's got a first down at the 45-yard line.
Out here, just waiting on the throws. with Stokes. And when he waits and waits, he takes the secondary player.
And now flea flicker. Is it caught by Devontae Smith? Yes, it is. Georgia too dearly. With a minute to go in the third. Jones lobs to the corner. Devontae Smith covered by Stokes. There are no flags, or are there? No, there. Yes, there is. I didn't see it.
Tough matchup. Stokes squeezes him off.
Pass interference.
Oh.
Defensive
I
27.
don't agree with
Foul
that.
occurred in the end zone. Therefore, by rule, the ball will be placed at the 2-yard line with an automatic first down.
Well, I didn't see that as interference. I thought he said.
Najee Harris, touchdown, Alabama. From 2 yards out.
That was a 4-point decision because Alabama would have had to kick the field goal. It would have been 4th down. We saw the Georgia offensive line do it. Now 1st and goal from the 2. The big guy Landon Dickerson right there, number 69.
Geared in for the point after. Up and good. They were down by 4 at halftime. They're up by 10. And Georgia with a 3rd down and 6 to open the corner from their own 42. Bennett's in trouble. Got away momentarily. Throws on the run. And it's intercepted. Picked off in the secondary by Alabama. And it's Daniel Wright. And another key mistake to open the 4th quarter for Georgia. Mac Jones closing in on 400 yards and 3 touchdowns. And looking for more here. Deep ball. And another penalty flies in. Waddle going head-to-head over there with Tyreek Stevenson.
And that's a matchup they like. Tyreek Stevenson is a safety-type player. Comfortable in those situations.
Holding against an eligible receiver, number 7 of the defense. The penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot and includes an automatic first down.
Remember earlier in the game when Georgia had the matchup outside and they threw against the linebacker. It seems like anytime they could get number 7 on one.
That too, I said, I'm telling you, I think leading by example is pretty good. Here he comes. Waits for his blockers, gets the first down.
Big Alex Leatherwood that time. Nice personal protector, isn't he?
First down.
Look at that. Power, he's skipping, he's waiting, he's patient, and as Jamie just said, he's no...
Move the other tight end Forrestall into the slot. 2nd down and 9. Mac Jones, pressure coming from behind, allowed to the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown. Are you kidding me? Jeez, that is some grace.
Just
back of the end zone. We saw him earlier this year.
That ball had to be thrown high. Couldn't lead him out of bounds. Stokes is right in the coverage. And an All-American goes up and shows you 2 punts as well.
Number 4 is in the slot on the left side. Cook runs a crossing route, but the pass is down the middle and caught by Kearis Jackson. First down, Georgia in Alabama territory at 46.
Really good pass protection. That thing took about 4 seconds to throw the ball.
Milton in motion out of the Georgia backfield. Bennett gonna go down. Drop back at the 47-yard line. Christopher Allen got to him. There is a flag.
Holding on the defense, number 28. The penalty is 10 yards from the previous spot and will result in a first down.
The holding on Job against Pickens. A little whooping going on after the play. Bennett fires, got a man wide open, the tight end. Actually, it's a wide receiver. Rosamie Jack Saint, he's as big as a tight end.
Is.
See how much they get on 3rd down and 14. Bennett Steps up in the pocket, he's going to run, and he gets it to the 18-yard line. That's where the decision will be made now if they go for the field goal.
I think you got to go field goal, yep.
Georgia has all. Trying to cut the lead to a couple of touchdowns, and he missed it. Oh, it's the last thing they needed. So the score remains the same.
Quarterback, those two receivers are doing it. You got Najee Harris. You better come in here ready to play Alabama to score 35 points.
Alabama scores 50. It's not going to do you much good. First down run by Harris.
Their offensive line is legit. They can hold the ball. And if you bet, you raise his hand and goes, I'm good too.
Yeah. Oh boy, Georgia's getting tired of this guy.
Yep. And also the score too. They look up. They just lose a lot of heart. He's going to get more opportunity to play. I don't see any major switch here. If he does it a couple games in a row, there might be.
Right. And Alabama keeps running for first downs and chewing up clock. Another first down. As we're down at 2:45.
Mel Ekiyor, number 55 that time, was on the far side just pulling.
Okay, they'll be number 2.
And this might be the best. No, this will be the best defense they face all year, and they put over 550 yards on it. What are they, 565 against them.
I don't think he cares much about that. He just wants to win the game. But anyway, we keep talking about it. Kirby has had 3 shots at him and has come up empty 3 times. But a good game, tough game. Outscored Georgia by 3 touchdowns in the second half. And there's the friends at the middle of the field. Mac Jones, another great outing. Not so much in the second half for Stetson Bennett, the 4th. 41-24, number 2 over number 3. We'll have a lot more to talk about when we come back.